Hi, this is Chelsea from KiwiBox.com and at Devry University's booth, and I'm going to talk to Michael and Eric. These are two students who have developed and created their own game, and they're going to tell us all about it. So, Michael, Eric, tell me about the game.
Actually, Eric, well, Cell Zenith is like your standard arcade-style top-down shooter. It's plays really smooth, got some really great lighting, it's real fast to get into. It's just a really overall fun game. I mean, if you got 15, 20 minutes or even 3-4 hours, you can sit down and just really hop in the game and play it. It's really futuristic and really cool, really fun.
Now, how would one start to play it?
You can pick it up right now. It's on directtodrive.com and gamersgate.com. For the first 2 weeks, we start at an introductory price of $14.99, and then after that, it goes up to the MSRP of $19.99.
So, how about you guys tell me how you got started with this game?
It was kind of more of a school project. Nate and I got together online through the school and let's do something before we graduate. Let's kind of stand out from just having a degree. And it was kind of, I had 2 years of business schooling before this, and we formed a company, hired an artist, and just started building one thing after another, and it kept pushing forward. And we even got to a point where we talked to publishers, and they're like, "Wow, we love this game, but you don't have a release title. You don't have that resume item that really makes you how do we know if we give you a lot of money for a budget to get this done, it'll get done?" And so we kind of took that criticism and all right, we'll not only develop it, but we'll publish it too on our own. My role kind of varies. I do a lot of the business stuff. I do the budgets, but I also do, early on, I'll do the storyline designs, really get that going, and then I'll kind of pass that off to the team, and then I'll do more of the producer project management.
I started out just as a regular tester for him. He's like, why don't you take the game, test it, and tell me how it is, and if you find any problems, let me know. It's just a lot of mostly quality assurance, and then we just put me in the company as now I'm the quality assurance main guy, and he's the boss. So keeps us all busy.
And what's next for this? You said that there's something else coming in. What do you have envisioned?
We've got a few games in development. We're actually working on an iPhone version of Cell Zenith. We're actually working on getting kind of an Xbox Live Arcade version done. We're talking to Microsoft, kind of moving on and doing a sequel or other games that we're working on. We're not just working one game at a time, but we have other games that we are actually working on behind the scenes, but we really don't say much. Our focus right now is Cell Zenith. And it's kind of, we've got a lot going on. Some we've announced and some we haven't announced. We have some big things planned. So.
Now, what would you tell our readers about how to get involved with games or how to get started?
It's tough. If you go to a developer, a publisher, or really any company, even in film or comic books, you have to have that resume item. And if you don't have that, some kind of experience, it's tough. And it's really kind of go out there on your own and do something. If you want to be a modeler, make models. Go to a developer hey, look, here are the best models I can make. I can make anything up to this quality, and really show them something. Don't just kind of graduate school and show them oh, look, I have a degree. Companies want to see visuals. They want to see something that attracts their attention. Turn in 3 models that are really good looking instead of 30 or 40 that are kind of oh, I just made these to make them show your quality work.
How about you, Eric? Any suggestions?
Just like you said, dive into it. And if you're going to create something, pick one thing to do, like modeling or storyline or artwork or textures, and put your best work out there for the world to see. Get a website. It's simple. It's the best way to make the world know who you are. I mean, some of the biggest names in the industry started out as guys who just felt like making modifications for Quake. And then now they work for huge companies, and then they're the best in the business.
Thank you, guys. Very ambitious, aren't you? It's Chelsea from KiwiBox.com. I've been here at Devry University booth. For more information, check out our site.